Welcome to Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel, Nigeria's practical real estate law podcast for property buyers, investors, diaspora Nigerians, landlords, tenants, and real estate entrepreneurs. Dr. Prince Joel is a legal entrepreneur, property consultant, dispute resolver, author, and real estate investment coach. On this podcast, he breaks down real estate law, land ownership, title verification, tenancy rights, inheritance, due diligence, property transactions, and dispute resolution in plain English. No jargon, no textbook talk, just practical legal knowledge to help you protect your money, your property, and your future. Need legal help with your property? Dr. Prince Joel provides property verification, title searches, dispute resolution, and transaction protection. Book a consultation at drprincejoel.com/consultation. Call or WhatsApp +234 803 486 9295 or +234 802 055 0410. Subscribe now on YouTube and Spotify. Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. Protecting properties, preserving peace, preventing loss.
Echo FM.
Imo State, are you ready? Are you a landlord, tenant, a developer, a real estate investor, an agent, or a lover of property? If yes, tune into Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel every Tuesday at 9 o'clock a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Here are the details of what to expect on the program. 1. All you need to know about real estate investment, development, and documentation. 2. The legal roadmap to property ownership and acquisition. 3. Eagle eye due diligence. 4. Land dispute, how they start, how they escalate, and how they are resolved. 5. Demolitions, notices, and your rights. 6. Tenants, landlords, developers, and communities. 7. Life scenarios, real stories, practical solutions. This program is not just informative, it is preventive, it is protective, it is empowering. Dr. Prince Joel is a real estate investment coach, a property consultant, property resolver, and arbitrator. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday at exactly 9 o'clock a.m. to 9:30 a.m. every Tuesday. This program is proudly sponsored by Prince Joel Real Estate Academy Limited. Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. Protecting properties, preserving peace, preventing loss.
All right, good morning and welcome to Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel, live here on Echo FM 100.7. Welcome aboard, people. Let's join Dr. Prince Joel right about now to be our regular coach here on this program. Welcome aboard, Dr. Prince Joel.
Yeah, Barry, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning. I can hear you loud and clear. Now, welcome aboard our coach this very beautiful morning.
Yes, good morning, Imo Lights. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning out to our listeners from all over the world, you know.
Yeah, that's so.
Yes. So it's another, I call it another tonic, another Tuesday tonic on Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. And Barry, this morning I want us to do something totally different.
Okay.
Yes. I want us to adopt a strategy of bringing in a personality who has done so well in the real estate industry so that people can begin to relate. You know, at times when you teach too much, some people, if you say, they send them go back classroom, you know? Yeah, so this morning we are going to have a guest who will join us who has distinguished himself in the real estate industry. You know, we see his estate scattered everywhere. We see his work and all that. But having said that, this morning I want us to talk on a very interesting topic. And the topic is gated estate versus scattered land.
Gated estate versus scattered land. Interesting.
Absolutely. Gated estate versus scattered land. That is what I just want to talk to us this morning. And so I'll lay a little foundation. So imagine Mr. Chuka, who bought one plot of land in a gated estate somewhere in World Bank. Okay, and he bought it for about 20 million.
Okay.
There is a gate, there is security, and of course, good roads. Then place him side by side with Mrs. Ada, who bought 2 plots of scattered land somewhere in Avo for the sum of 5 million naira each, which was even cheaper. Now, a year after, Mr. Chuka has tenants and his land is now valued multiple the price. Okay? Ada, who bought the scattered land, is now in court because 2 families are claiming the same land. So today, we will be looking at gated estate versus scattered land.
Serious
Are we
matter.
here, Barry?
Yeah, serious matter.
Very quick definition, then I'll bring in our guest. Very quick definition. A gated estate is that estate that is planned. It has a planned area. The land is well planned.
With fence.
Okay. One developer somewhere owns it. You get it? And the estate has gates, has security or security men. It has good roads. It has drainage system. It has electricity. And all the houses follow one plan. Now, so the question is, the advantages of gated estates. I've already mentioned them and all of that. Now let's quickly look at scattered estates, or not scattered estates, sorry, scattered land. What is a scattered land? A scattered land is that land that is not in an estate. But are you getting it?
Yeah.
You buy it directly from the families or even the community or even an individual. It is just standing alone. No gates, no central plan, everything jaga. But am I communicating?
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure you begin to think in your head, what is the advantage and what is the disadvantage? Am I right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What is the advantage and what is the disadvantage? On this note, please permit me as I make welcome MIC Igbo. I'm going to bring him up now with your permission, Barry.
All right.
Yes. Imolite, we have the CEO of MIC Property Company and Tonkin Project Limited.
Okay.
The owner of Bethel Estate. You find Bethel Estate in Owerri, in Asaba, and in Lagos. Barry, we have him as our guest as we discuss the subject matter, gated estate versus scattered land. Chief MIC, you're welcome. Imolite will want to hear your voice, and Barry will take the questions and receive you.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning and welcome, Chief.
The only Imolite that is listening to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, good to be on this station this morning.
All right.
Barry, Prince Barrister Joel, I greet you, and Barry.
Thank you.
Yes.
Imolite, I salute you all.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Barry, can you take it? Barry, can you take it up from there, sir?
All right, you're welcome. We are live with 2 coaches today, people who have seen and done it, everything in the real estate sector. All right, we are discussing gated estate and scattered estate. So we have already looked at the definition of what it is. So let's go to the one who has this Bethel estate I've been hearing everywhere. So what are the legal implications of a gated estate, sir?
Yeah, you can't. There's no comparison with gated estate and the scattered land.
All right.
One of the major benefits, let's take it one step at a time, the security, both of the residents, the property, and everything that you put in, especially with the Bethel Court Estate as a case study. There's an access control system You understand? Nobody walks up to you without you having an advanced knowledge of the visitor. You understand? Or whoever's coming to your place.
Okay.
Then, above all, most gated communities are intentionally delivered or built in a way that the roads are properly laid out, depending on who you're buying from, and other basically amenities. The quality of amenities put in gated communities are intentional. Like in Bethel Court Estate, we have a swimming pool, we have lawn tennis, we have football pitch, we have our lounge, we have a gym under construction, we have a shopping area at this point. So you can actually just draw the line and compare for yourself, and that sets you at a different level. And the serenity within. I'm giving you what we have in Bethel Court, and in many cases, estates in Lagos that are gated, and the only difference I can point out at this point is the pricing. Sometimes the pricing can be the reasons why a lot of people want to just go for the scatter land, not because they don't appreciate this one. Yeah, that's an impediment to their making
the funding.
Yeah, the funding. But
absolutely,
honestly, yes, they say what is worth doing is worth doing properly. I'll advise anyone, and including the government of the day, to ensure and encourage all developers in the state to have it in clusters of gated communities. This will reduce the risk of
unknown gunmen,
robbery, and all of those things. Because everybody that comes in, CCTV is in place. That's it. Like I said, it has to be an intentional development for
very intentional.
Putting all of those things, because a lot of estates or developers have made promises. They have failed a lot of people, and that is kind of like a check for people. And a lot of people don't want to drop their guards because of past experience. But I want to encourage people. You check track records, get to know if the person has done it before and how well. And above all, trust me, most of us are the ones who attract these developers who come to take our money and run away. Because when somebody is promising to give you road, give you all of these amenities, and is asking you for a paltry sum, just know that trouble is waiting ahead.
All right.
Barry, if you permit me, I want to ask MIC, my very good friend of over 20 years. Yeah. Can you tell Imo Light who is MIC in 1 minute and how you got to where you are? Then Barry will take it in.
Yeah, honestly, my name is Michael Igbo Chiwendo, and that's where the MIC came from. And those are my names. And I started this business since 1998, 99, and it hasn't come cheap. Honestly, the commitment is what sets you apart from others. Basically, you need to build the trust by making to even make a sacrifice to get your name running, and for people to trust you, then you can hope for a better deal. Like at this point, I do little or no adverts, but the business is selling by itself. If you doubt whatever I'm saying, you can take a tour to the estate and contact Dr. Joel, who would bring you or make an arrangement for you to have a visit. And I tell you, a visit to this estate will convince you. We are a company. Better Court is a company. MIC Property is the developer of Better Court nationwide and overseas as well. We are into prime and organized real estate that guarantees high return on investment to clients and the safety of their investment as well. Because we have a team put together that you can't beat. The top-notch intellect in the real estate business, the engineers, the architects, all of us working together to ensure that people's money are safe and ensure that the return we promise you is surpassed in record time.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you. Barry, have it there.
All right, thank you very much, MIC Igbo.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's been wonderful. We've been hearing Bethel. Thanks, and it's a pleasure to be having this conversation with you. Okay, before we go back to the gated estate, does a company also get maybe mini estate here and there, do that for low-income earners?
Yes, we have one Port Harcourt Road. I don't know how you mean by low income earners.
Because as I all this the way they talk now, I go soon go to that gated estate because I know the money go plenty.
Because the reality is what we put in. Yeah, the estate. You can't find any poles inside the estate. That's usually on the ground. Most of these things, the pricing is not to scare anyone. It's due to the cost of some of the things we put in here. That is, and I can actually tell you the difference in price from asphalt many years, like let's say 7 years ago or 10 years ago, and now it's nearly about 1,000% higher. So you can imagine. So if you come and without taking into consideration the cost of some of these things, the armored cables and all of those things, price of even the cost of the workmanship has changed drastically. If you don't put all of these things into consideration, then you will not be doing justice to your clients or your people. You're just going to take the money that will leave them with sorrow and tears.
Okay, fine and great. Okay, let's go back to our conversation on the gated estate. I was asking, is there any legal implication of a gated estate? Because sometimes before you go do, you hear stop work. Do this one.
Yeah, no, there's no really, because the major thing is buy from a company that has bought properly. There are so many people who have bought estate land. They did not buy properly, and that leaves the buyers with so many troubles.
So if I go to an estate layout owned by somebody, and of course we hear that the estate is having one certificate of occupancy, and I buy a property, how do I get my own personal certificate of occupancy?
Yeah, Prince Vice over to you. Answer this question.
Yes. I have one hot question for you, but let me respond to this. So, Barry, now when it comes to the legal implication, the legal implication is that majority of the gated estates have perfect title.
Okay.
So they either have their C of O or they are processing their C of O. When their subscribers buy, they have the requisite document, deed of irrevocable power of attorney, properly executed. They have their individual survey. So in the whole estate, if you buy a plot, you have your survey mapped out and registered. Now, in gated
under whose name will that be registered?
In your personal name.
Okay.
Once you buy from the estate transfers title to you.
Okay.
Do you understand? And you now cannot perfect your own title. That's the beauty about a gated estate.
Okay.
Another beauty and legal implication of a gated estate is that once you are in a gated estate, that piece of land that you bought is your own for life.
Yeah.
If you get your C of O, so if the main estate has 99 years, for example, and they have stayed there for 10 years and they have sold to you less 99 years. That is 89 years. So you are automatically buying 89 years. You're perfecting 89 years.
Okay.
If you stay in that property for another 50 years and you are transferring, what happens? You are transferring less the number of years that you have stayed there.
Yeah.
Now, if that's what they call one-day reversionary interest. This is purely legal and law. At the end of the day, if your tenure expires, you exhaust the whole lease term. It reverts back to the developers. You have to renew with the developers to get another 99 years. That is, if we still be alive at that time.
And the money.
Are you understanding me?
And the money will not still plenty.
That time, not if you don't come there, at least we don't better that time.
I don't laugh in vernacular.
Well, we are very hopeful that things will get better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. More than the hope. No one.
Before we allow MIT to go, Barry, I have one one hot question, and I want to put MIC on a hot seat.
Okay.
On a hot seat. MIC, I have been doing radio program in the last 5 years in Imo State. In Echo FM, I've been doing for like 6 months thereabouts. Yeah. And this program is a top notch. It's a Tuesday tonic. Everybody want to listen to it. Yeah. I personally have been grooming and developing a lot of intending real estate consultants. Yeah. Beginners in the industry, and it's usually not easy. We are starting a next phase where we want to train 500 Imolites, 500 Imolites who want to use real estate as an alternative. Not that they don't have a business they are doing, but I want to bring them in as an alternative means of earning.
Okay, yeah. Like
absolutely.
To be passively involved in real estate.
Passively involved in real estate, either in any aspect of the real estate. The ones who have capacity for developing, fine. The ones who have capacity for selling, fine. And all of that. And we want to bring you as our resource person. Now, what contribution will you give to the development of real estate transaction in Imo State? In Imo State, I don't think we have an organized, what we call, like in Lagos, we call REDAN, organized real estate. Yes, it might be there, but I have not seen it.
The REDAN is a national body.
Yes.
However, people still have forms from
the chapter level and all of that.
Yeah, like in the association, like you see in the Lekki area, there are a few people around the Legushi and all of those things, and
absolutely.
As developers associate, they just form that association to be able to help out each other and share knowledge of development, and so that they can because a lot of mistakes in the business.
Absolutely. So that is what we're trying. That is what I'm driving in Imo State. So, Barry, I'm asking him now, what support contribution will you give for us to achieve that in Imo State, our own state? And MIT, you didn't tell anyone in Bureau. You know what you do in Bureau.
I didn't say that. But I'm a global citizen. I'm an Imbirio.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but however it is, I'm an Imo man.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yes. So I think from every part of Imo State. Yeah, every part of Imo State. I have assets in nearly reasonable local governments in this state that makes me have presence in those states. So I cannot deny anything that comes from that place or deny that I'm not part of those people. So you understand, good or bad, I think I'm with those communities that I bought properties from.
Absolutely.
Yes, I think and for real, I always take identity from anywhere I have done investments.
Fantastic. Now, yes, so MIC, what support will you give in terms of sponsorship? A lot of them want to come into the industry. They don't have the funds.
Yes. The truth is, the business is not, first advice I tell, is not for very loud people. It's a real and honest business. Yeah, for me, contributing, bringing my knowledge, vast knowledge in the business, and to mentor people, would be of great encouragement or support to this program.
Thank you.
Yes. Apart from that, can I say something in Igbo?
Go ahead. You have
yeah. So, however it is, we take the first step. People understand what the business is, show their interest. It's about commitment to this and the knowledge. Most times, if you're driven by money, trust me, you'll be far away from the success in this business, because it is not where you just throw in money and unplug the money the following day. It takes time to grow. Yeah. It's like putting a tree on the ground, a seed, and you continue to water it until it gets matured and produce seeds. And so that's why most of us who have been in the business have done 2-3 decades, and at this point, you can actually see the yield. And so you need to actually understand how far we've come, the trauma, the challenges, sometimes the failures that are actually giving birth to the success that we have today. So that's it. So which is one of the things I'll be telling the young people, to tell them, look, you need a lot of patience, and you need to be very objective and intentional to succeed at doing this business. So whatever it is, when we can't have you one way or the other without providing something that will encourage you to grow in the business.
To push.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. But at this point, I think we can allow MIC to leave.
I don't know. Wait,
while we wrap
before
up this
MIC leaves, MIC,
Yeah.
I have been hearing your advert. I never hear anyone for Echo FM. That's in the vex me.
Because I'm here today, no way, we will not advert for your place.
Confirm.
Come to Prince, Dr.
You need my approval.
This is a direct contact.
I will give you advert.
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming, and
Thank you very much.
we'll talk more about the coming event and how we can get Imolite on track.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, MIC, for joining us.
All right, thank you very much for having me. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, that was the CEO Bethel Courts, and of course, it's scattered everywhere in Imo State. It's not a new name; everybody knows that name. So, great to have him on the show. Dr. Prince Joe, are you still with us?
Yes, I did hear full ground. Fantastic. So we're going to be having him in our next seminar, and a whole lot of them are going to join me as we build the next giant in the industry, Barry. Yes,
Okay.
That's my vision. Yes.
Great,
Yes,
great,
yes.
great to have it. And of course, it's always going to be wonderful. That I can trust. Now, before we leave this segment, there is something that I wanted to ask before. I hope I remember it very, very well. Now, when we talk about gated estates, in your own view, why do people prefer to buy this scattered one? Is it because of the price, or is less dangerous if they know the owners clearly very well after doing their due diligence and all that? Is it still advisable to buy?
Well, there's nothing wrong buying a scattered estate. Everything at the end of the day, one, your pocket, two, your lifestyle. You want to live a soft life. Obviously, you want to be in gated estates.
Right.
If you want to live scatter, I don't know if it is right.
Nah, because which one be
But the whole
scatter?
idea that even that place we call scattered land, you
It's
can
kinda
still turn
planned
it
now.
to a gate. Yeah, you can still turn it to a gated thing, a gated place. You can still carve it out and make it look like a gated place, a gated estate. Everybody don't go feel live soft life now, bros. Everybody don't go abroad. Some of us go see the where we did still make them. I don't know if you're getting me. So as good as the advantages, as bad as the disadvantages of a scattered land, at the end of the day, you can still turn that scattered land into a gated land.
All right, great one. Okay, the phone line was buzzing a little bit. I didn't take it, so as at that time I was still speaking. Let's give opportunity for one caller, just one, who's going to be that lucky person to ask a question this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my very good friend, Mr. Barry. How are you doing this morning?
I am very fine, thank you. Welcome
Good
aboard.
morning, Dr. Prince Joel. How are you too?
Dr. Prince is fine. Go ahead.
I want to ask Dr. Joel on this issue of gated estate. We know, gated estate, as we know, is a place where we'll have maybe a company like this company will come translated and they sell, just like as he said. Maybe have a prototype of a building that will be instructed there. Most of the places now we are seeing people, maybe 2 or 3 people will come to a corner, they build 2 or 3 houses, 2-story, 3-story bungalows, they will call it a gated, maybe they will circulate around and call it a gated estate. So it's like the gated estate is growing more, where and we're being well protected. So maybe much of gated estate is no more like the way we used to hear it, like a Great Land Estate is the well-gated estate, Arugo, and Udewa Estate, and maybe City Center is the way-gated estate we know that government has selected by themselves and given to some of the individuals. There is something I want to ask Mr. Dr. Jewel. Now, you see people going to Ohaji, going to Ngobala, developers populating there and without any, future plans. don't you think maybe the way that we are going in developing houses because of this getting money is wasting our land? Because I know that in Africa we don't think of future. That we can get vegetable, get yam in our farmlands. And now people are being parcelling land and selling and saying that they're building without building, maybe planning of how to raise structure, maybe 10-story building so that people...
All right, sorry, I had to let you go. I don't know if you're asking question or you are now turning the thing into a lecture. If it's a contribution, that is good, because as time is no longer a friend, our time is up.
Yes,
so, but I don't know if you heard what he said.
I didn't hear him, honestly.
But he said he was talking about these gated estates being scattered everywhere, that people will just bring 2-3 houses, fence it and call it a gated estate, and then put all the amenities you can think, and then without any futuristic plan for the whole of that area and all that. So is it not, why do they do that, and how do we curb it? So
all right, that will be a subsequent discussion. It's all simple, turning the scattered land into a gated estate. That's what they are trying to do. Whether they get it right or wrong is another issue. But I think that for more of this conversation, you should reach out to me on 080-20-55-0410. 080-20-55-0410. You can turn a scattered land into a gated estate. Whether you get it right at the end of the day, it's another kettle of fish. But I don't know if you understand my point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's all right. So thank you very much. It's a very wonderful topic, and of course, everybody who wants to live soft life like Dr. Prince Joel calls it.
Premium or nothing. Premium or nothing.
You can,
and for those who want to reach Bethel Court, MIC, but feel free to reach out to me on the number. And those who want to do business with him, please, we're open for business. Okay, so Barry, thank you very much. Next week, we will return with another personality, and who will also contribute to the coming seminar. The coming seminar is going to be out of this world. It's going to be wow.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Prince Joel. It's a pleasure to be having this conversation with you as always. And of course, it's time for us to switch gears to straight talk. Thank you for this week. Let's see you.
Thank you.
Next week. Okay, that was Dr. Prince Joel with Law and Property.
Thank you for listening to Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. We hope this episode helped you better understand your legal rights, property risks, and the decisions that protect your investments under Nigerian law. For legal consultation, property verification, title searches, dispute resolution, or transaction protection, visit drprincejoel.com/consultation. Call or WhatsApp +234 803 486 9295 or +234 802 055 0410. Get Dr. Prince Joel's books and free resources through Linktree/Dr. Prince Joel. Subscribe on YouTube and Spotify so you never miss an episode. Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. Protecting properties, preserving peace, preventing loss.